Hi my people, naona kuna kajua. Yeah, we are just making through the winter and we are going into the summer. This round tumeurumiwa. This round Montana tumeurumika. We have good temperatures. We've not had severe winter. Tujakuwa na winters mbaya. So we've been having the best temperatures so far. And si tunasherekea, we are celebrating while the original people, they are not happy about this heat. Like now it's around 61 degrees Fahrenheit. They are burning wameweka AC, but as we are celebrating because we are not used to cold temperatures. So well, I'm at the school. I've come to pick my kids. Let me give you what I go through, like my experience with the kids going to school. So when I work nights. I work at night, so I leave job at, let's say, 7:40. That is like a good day. 7:40 I leave my work. I drive for like 45 minutes and I get home. You have to maneuver, you have to drive, you use your maximum speed that is required. You're not supposed to drive beyond the required speed, but you use the maximum and drive safely, go home. I find them ready. My two kids, 7-year-old and 10-year-old, usually they wake up and prepare themselves. Of course, they take a shower in the evening, and in the morning is just changing their clothes, a Kenyan way. If you live in Nairobi, you understand what I mean. Taking shower the previous day, and in the morning just brush your teeth. Ekelea kamafuta, take some tea. So I find them ready, and then I go in, just confirm whether they are okay, and pick them by 8. I'm usually at home by 8 and pick them, drop them to school by most of the time 8:10, because their classes starts at 8:15. So I come from job, go pick my kids, bring to school at 8:10. The small one, I have to go prepare her. She's 4, so I do everything for her, prepare her and get her to school by 9. And then I go home and sleep. I sleep for a few hours, like 5 hours. I have to pick my first kid, the 7-year-old. She's almost 8. In March she'll be 8. That's why I say 8-year-old. So I come pick her. Like now I've come for her. She leaves classes at 2:20, so I come pick her, and then the big one leaves class at 3:05. So I have to drop the small one and then come back for the big one, the big boy, at 3:05. But when the weather is good, like right now, we just stay at the playground and let the small girl, the 7-year-old, play as I wait for the 10-year-old. 3:05, I take them to school, to home. Then I'll go pick the little one. Actually, the little one doesn't have that time for picking and dropping. It's a 12-hour. You can pick or drop her anytime you want. So with her, she can give me time to sleep. So those people coming with kids, there is no time for resting. And then when I pick the small one, I get to the house, I'll need to prepare them dinner. And then I love having tea at 9 at my workplace. So I'll prepare chai mingi, a lot of tea, for the kids in the morning, and then for my own to carry to work. So right now we will go home. I go pick the small one, and then I'll prepare dinner and prepare tea, tomorrow's morning tea. And then I will go to work. When I go to work, the same thing will happen the following day. So there's no resting. You rest very few hours. You don't even have time to unless it's a weekend or the days the kids are not going to school, you will have time to talk to people at home, but time is really limited. For those people who are coming with the kids, that's what's happening on the ground. For those people who don't have kids, they enjoy life here. When you are coming with the kids, you know, you're even limited with the picking of shifts because you get tired, get fatigued, so you work few hours, you work few days. And like those people who are coming with no kids, they can dedicate all their time to the picking shifts and working. You know, you don't also want to be idle in the house, so the best thing is go to work. When you see people, some people say you come to the US and you keep quiet. You say you don't have time. You don't really have time to make calls, to call you. Unless your friends calls you, you will not have time because you see you are engaged every time you are doing something. And when you want to sleep, you don't want your phone close to you. Yeah. So those people who think we came to the US and we muted, please bear with us. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. There is no rest. You don't sleep. We no longer sleep 8 hours. 4 hours is enough. Sleeping 5 hours is oversleeping. 5 hours is oversleeping for somebody who is in the US, to be honest. For that person who has, I told you, even if you are single, you'll go pick up more shifts. So sleeping 5 hours is a lot of time. So bear with us. That is the condition, the situation on the ground. If you are coming with kids, it's very easy. It's very easy when you finally get into the system. You know, you put your alarms on and yeah, you get it. If you are late to pick the kid, like with 5 minutes, they start calling you. The school secretary starts calling you. Where are you? Where are you? If you're not picking, they call their names you gave, phone numbers you gave, like next of kin, whatever. They start calling them. That is 5 minutes late. They start calling at 10 minutes. When I'm supposed to pick at Spencer at 3 or 5. So at 3:10, when I'm not here, they start looking for my number and start calling. They make calls, even call those people who are around. Those people I gave, you give I believe two people's phone numbers. So if you don't pick yours, they call that one. If they don't pick, you find your kid at the child inaitwangwaje, child something. Yeah. Go pick from there. And you know, when it get there, that's a different case. You are not responsible parent. They might take the kid away from you. So we are here at the playground. It's sunny. It's warm, nice, but it's windy. It's windy here, but the temperatures are good. People are running around. Kids are playing. Okay, watoto hata hawana sweater. They have shorts, and I'm like, hey, okay, let me have my jacket on. Bianca hata hana sweater. He doesn't have a sweater, but you know, kids adapt easily. But for me, I'll put on a lot of sweater, and then you know, when you're working at night, there's that cold in you. You just feel cold. Okay, so guys, considering to come, I've given you experience on how we're going to maneuver around the kids. We have those people who the buses drop their kids. So for me, the kids are I pick and drop my keys. The buses drop keys. I don't know the how many miles away. Those who stay, there's a distance that needs at least to be. It's a requirement. When you stay at a certain distance, your kids can be picked by the bus. But when you stay around like 4 minutes, 5 minutes drive, you need to pick your kids. By the 5 minutes drive ni mbali, kama 2 miles huko, 3 miles. Yeah. Okay guys, see you. So I think it's time to go and pick. I still have 5 minutes to go and pick Spencer, and we go home and continue with our routine. It's not boring, it's just awesome. So guys, bye. Kindly subscribe, share, comment, like. Let's continue. Bye.